Hello everyone, so today I decided to review or make a review on my 2020 Honda GoldWing Tour DCT, but then I thought, this beast deserves to be ridden out and enjoyed and then, talked about it rather than letting it park. Doesn't look nice parked here. So let's go ahead, ride out, and it's 9,999 kilometers. Time for my 1 year review. So in my 1 year review about this beautiful motorcycle, and since I'm saying beautiful, many of you probably figured out that might have also judged that my review is going to be a positive one. It will. And today I'm going to talk about, while making this 1 year review, why you should actually consider buying this motorcycle. Not about anything negative. So if you're here to pick, nitpicking on the GoldWing, I'm not here for that. I'm absolutely here today to admire this beautiful motorcycle, after riding it for 1 year and 10,000 kilometers. I'll divide my review in the choices of comfort and riding. When talking about comfort, I might talk about the entertainment system here a little bit as well. And when I'm talking about the riding, I'll be talking about how have I felt riding this motorcycle in different riding conditions. When it was raining and cold, hot summer days, on my recent and I'll be giving a lot of references to my recent trip that I did of 2,000 kilometers, because that is the trip that really gave me sort of an insight on this beautiful machine. So let's start with the riding comfort first. Let's do a bit of walk around as well before we talk about the riding comfort. This is how the 2018 plus GoldWing looks like. I have the pearl white color, so that's what I have here. But this is how it looks. Beautiful white color. I've always been a fan of white color, and it's pretty much stock. I've not added much accessories to it for now. I do have plans to add something by the end of this year, maybe in winter when I have some more time. But for now, I just added the GoldWing emblem that you see down here. Okay, that's what I added. And what else I added? I added some rear mats, trunk mats, side mat. That's all I added. I guess that's about it. Yeah, so a little bit stuff here and there. That's all I added. Let's start with the comfort. This seat that you see here on the GoldWing, this is a stock seat, so I didn't change anything to it, even though I had this feeling that I might have to go that route to change it. But 10,000 kilometers I've been riding on this stock seat. Pretty comfortable, I have to say. I don't have any issues even on my recent trip. The only regret, if any, I had is get a backrest. So if you don't have a backrest, get a backrest. It makes a huge difference. My bad, I didn't do that. I have to order and get a backrest. It really helps on longer rides. But the seat is pretty comfortable for the stock it is. I can easily ride 200 kilometers on this seat without getting off it. So 200 kilometers becomes close to about 130 miles. So 130 miles is what I can ride without getting off the seat, or without having a little bit of sore bum. And recently I did my 2,000 kilometers trip, and on the trip I realized how good and how comfortable this thing is. I could get off the seat after a 2-hour riding and stretch myself for 5 minutes, and then I'm perfectly fine, ready back to hop on and continue the journey. Now let me show you what in terms of the storage space I have here. This is my left saddlebag, and this is the upgrade, or sorry, the accessory that I added, which was the mat. This was pretty good, helpful. So when I did my recent 2,000 kilometer trip, I felt the storage space was perfectly fine for me. No issues at all in terms of the storage. You see, I do have a little bit of junk here, some cleaning supplies for the motorcycle, a crush can just in case I need. This is all the stuff I took with me when I went for, and a lot more when I went for the trip. But what I got is some, wipes and stuff left, which I need to take out. But overall, it was pretty good. I honestly felt I would say I basically overloaded the motorcycle and took things that I shouldn't have. So made me rethink, that okay, for next trip, what I need to do and how I need to plan. But overall, I was fine with the storage. I know a lot of people have the issue or concerns regarding the storage, but believe me, the storage and everything was perfectly fine, no issues at all. And honestly speaking, the seat is pretty comfortable. So I'm pretty good with it. I think maybe going forward in future, there might be a time when I might end up changing it, but it won't be for any issue with the comfort. It will probably be to try out a better seat and see how it is. The windshield adds a lot to the comfort zone. So this is a stock windshield. I've heard great things about the F4 windshield for the GoldWing, and honestly that's something also on my mind to replace it. But again, going back to my recent trip that I did for 2,000 kilometers over 3 days, the windshield was amazing. Like absolutely didn't feel that it did, I felt unprotected anywhere. In fact, my friends had to wipe off their visor every now and then because of all the bugs sticking onto them. But the windshield protects me so much. I didn't have, in like maybe 1 or 2 bugs for all 3 days, if I would say, on my windshield, on my helmet, but my windshield was full. So if you saw my last trip, you saw how full my windshield was with bugs, but overall I was completely protected from any bugs, anything. Now a little bit, maybe we could talk about the infotainment system. So let's talk about a little bit about the infotainment system and all the blings and fancy features that we have on the GoldWing. On my recent trip of 2,000 kilometers, and after riding for some time, I realized most of the things you have, like the Apple CarPlay and all those things, yes, they're very helpful when needed, but you don't care about them after a long day of riding. Or even, yes, they do add a little bit to the comfort by, okay, if you want to listen to the music, it adds to that, or any of those other things that you might be using. But for me, as much as I'm a big fan of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and having that displayed nicely, I really didn't care about it on a long 700 kilometer ride. Navigation was one thing. As long as that navigation was working, that's all I cared about, because I was busy enjoying the nature, the beautiful routes, the road, you name it. So I was too busy enjoying that to focus on what I have and what's working or what's happening to it. And I'm sure, if you ride less, maybe that's something, but if you start going on longer routes, these things become a very small, tiny part of the motorcycle. The main thing is enjoying that ride, enjoying that journey, and that's what it is. So the bike itself gives you such a comfort while riding, that you're just enjoying the nature, enjoying the views, enjoying that road wherever it's leading you to, and you're least concerned about if your Android Auto is not working, or your Apple CarPlay, your Apple cable is not the original one, or all those XYZ issues. And you know, that's exactly what I felt. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if you share similar thoughts. You know, if you, when you are riding on that long nice trip, what's important to you? Are these things important to you, or it's, you know, the view and everything, you get lost in that and you're enjoying that, the company you're with, the friends you're out enjoying with, that takes over, you know, all these things. So as far as the bike and the comfort, oh, amazing, I loved it. And that, you know, that made my trip even better. This thing, if I were to rank it from, you know, how important it is from me, out of 10, I would say maybe 4 out of 10. And that's you know, that's about it, I would say. Yeah, getting down to riding now, which is the most important thing I feel after the comfort, or you know, when you're done with the comfort, you know, your bike's comfortable, how good is the riding for the motorcycle? Hot weather, I'm sure many of you have no issues riding in hot weather. It's you know, it is what it is. Beautiful, you know, riding. Cold weather, I've ridden in extreme cold weathers in the last 1 year. Extreme cold in the sense that, you know, when it was like up to minus 10 degrees, close to with wind chill about minus 15, and you know, close to 2 degrees Fahrenheit, I would say, maybe if I'm wrong, or 2 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And I was fine with the GoldWing, you know, as long as you have heated grips, heated you know, your heated seat on, you're pretty good with it. You know, you would love it, you would enjoy it. But yeah, when recently I went up north, I guess the wind chill and, you know, that level up north is more, my butt was freezing, even though I had the heated grips on full and my, you know, heated seat on full. My butt was freezing. But then, you know, again, the bike is meant to ride, but again, if you're going in extreme weathers, you shouldn't be doing that anyway, you know, for the comfort's sake or anything. But yeah, if you are out there, or you live in a place where you get a lot more colder weather, no issues at all, I'm sure you'll do great. Rain for one was, you know, a concern always, but on a GoldWing, never. We came across on my recent trip again, you know, heavy rain, I would say, or a patch of rain where it was raining for about an hour and a half to 2. Most riders were soaked. I wasn't. The GoldWing protects you. So you see this area down here, the GoldWing really protects you from any water. The only area where I was a little bit wet was my lower legs. So basically right closer to my ankle, where I had my pants on. You know, my pants were wet from there. But apart from that, I was completely dry. No issues at all. So if you're riding in rain, absolutely, this thing is going to keep you dry for sure. And I had these pants on, so I had my denim pants on. I didn't have any of these, you know, any other pants on, or you know, my Gore-Tex ones on. So wearing a denim pant, and I was still completely dry after riding in an hour and a half of rain, means that this thing really protects you from the rain. You know, and that was a test. Had I worn my Gore-Tex, maybe I would say, oh, you know, I can't judge it, because, you know, I was wearing a waterproof gear. But I was wearing a denim pant, and I was still dry, and that passes the test. I don't care, you know, what anyone says or how wet they got. I never got wet. We were riding in the rain. The bike rides smoothly, flawless. In fact, I was leading a group of another 7 bikers in the rain. And that was because all the rest said, hey, Amer, you have the experience of riding in the rain. Why don't you go ahead? Keep in mind, my previous experience was other bikes. But riding on a GoldWing in the rain, no issues at all, my friends. Go ahead and ride. Look at that beautiful view. Wow. This is the Niagara Escarpment, for anyone who doesn't know. And in case you come down here, you should definitely ride on Walker's Line or Britannia Road or Fourth Side Road. All these are beautiful roads to ride on. Now back to the review, and you know what my final take is. what are the things I would say that you are looking for, and that is when you should consider a GoldWing. If you are looking for a reliable bike, a reliable motorcycle that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg in services, then GoldWing is the one that you would go for. If you are looking for a motorcycle that you can, spend thousands of kilometers riding and without any discomfort, GoldWing is the one to go for. This is a bike I did recently, 2,000 kilometers over 3 days with no issues at all. Absolutely loved every second of riding it. Gave me as much pleasure. I don't think I would have enjoyed as the same way in a car as much as I did riding this beautiful beast. The initial cost of the GoldWing might seem a lot for many, but from the way I'm comparing these days, a good motorcycle, or a motorcycle that will take you far and you are able to enjoy, will cost you around the same. I haven't seen, motorcycles are going with the range of over 20k plus in US dollars, and even in Canada over 27, 28k Canadian dollars plus for good riding motorcycles. So anything you're looking for touring and comfort and all those things, you are definitely looking at that range. So keep in mind, getting a GoldWing gives you that comfort. You get that nice entertainment system. You get 4 speakers on the bike, very loud though, very loud, nice speakers. I don't feel I need to upgrade the speakers in any way. Maybe you need to. If you do, and that is the option. So you do have the option to upgrade your speakers, or in case you want to, but if you don't, it's pretty good. Speakers are nice, like I said. The comfort level is there. You have the heated grips, heated seats, beautiful, nice look to it. Very sporty, very fast. It gives you, I believe, a mix of everything that you need. You need to relax back and do a laid back ride, you got GoldWing. You need to be racing past someone or overtaking a car, believe me, you won't be left back. Switch it on to the sports mode, and that is like a dream come true. You'll absolutely love it even more. So the regret, if any, once you ride this motorcycle will be, why didn't you ride it early? Why didn't you purchase one earlier? And that's the only regret, if any, I feel. This won't be my motorcycle though for around the world trip, as the GoldWing can take you everywhere. But I don't want people to coming back to this video a year on the line or 2 years and say, hey, you have the GoldWing, why didn't you take that if you said this is the best motorcycle? And the reason is, when you are going around the world, you need a motorcycle that can take care of you while you are on the road, and if you come across off-road patches, because not everywhere in the world or around the world you see these buttery smooth roads to ride on. So you do come across those rough patches, and yes, the motorcycle is not meant to be off-roading on. I'm sure you have seen some videos of people doing some off-road, which is, there is a possibility you can do that, but it's not meant for off-roading. And that is where my second motorcycle, which I'll be revealing soon when I'm picking it up, will be coming up there. But thank you so much for enjoying, or thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my review, my 1-year review, 10,000 kilometers. Thank you for all your support, guys. It's been an amazing journey to be with you over the year. The channel has grown. Thank you for all the support of all the experienced riders out there who have always helped me with their thing. This journey wouldn't have completed without your support on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so so you don't miss on any future upcoming videos. Also make sure to hit the notification icon so YouTube can notify you, of my new videos. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Keep riding, my friends. Ride safe. Till next time, and talk to you soon.